What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? What's that? That's it, you got it. What? What?
Peaches! 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 Look it, we got it. It is here. Check it out. Check it out, girl. What is that? What is that? Hi. What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson, and you're watching Burndown. Actually, you're not. You're watching What's Happening. Because I skipped one for a week. I almost forgot what I'm doing. Half the time I don't really know. I mean, let's just be honest. But I got this, which is awesome. I want to share with you guys. I don't want to show any address or anything, but this came all the way from down under. So I have a fan on there that he bought some shirts. It's pretty cool because I stayed up, I forget how long, we went back and forth, and he was trying to order shirts, and I was trying to figure out how to get it to let me ship international on my site. And we finally worked it out, and then him and his two sons got some shirts, and they sent me a picture, and it was freaking rad. So now he actually used my return address. I'm not gonna butcher your last name. His first name is Matt, and his last name starts with Matt Naz. That's what I'm gonna call you, because otherwise it's just gonna sound bad. So yeah, he sent me something awesome, and then we're gonna open it, and I think Peaches and I are gonna open it. So let me get something to cut this open with, and we're gonna check it out right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. Watch out, you get stepped, fool. Hey, hey. Back all my good stuff. Cat. Hey, I'm trying to film. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What? What is that, Luke? Oh, that is freaking cool, dude. Summer Nats poster. What? Check that out. Look, Peach. Awesome, man. Thank you. It was funny because I talked to him and he was like, I want to send you something. I said, if you send me that crap that they eat, that you guys eat down there, and he said he doesn't eat either. It's called Vegemite. I've had it because I actually had relatives that were from Australia, and they used to try to send that crap over when I was a kid. Terrible stuff. I don't know who eats that stuff. I don't. I know Matt doesn't. But this is freaking rad. I'm gonna put this up in the garage before my son sees it, because then he's gonna think it's gonna go in his room, but it's not. Thank you very much, dude. This is cool. A poster all the way from, oh, it says Australia. So yeah, he's Australian. So that is freaking cool. Look at this farm truck in Asian. And then what else? Look at these things. These guys are the baddest at burnouts on the planet. That is freaking rad, dude. With the tiki, Big Kahuna's gonna like that one. That is cool. Let's go sit down real quick and kind of recap some stuff. I'll show you where we're at on the 9-inch, and we'll be good. Oh, she loves it. She loves it. You love it? Peaches approves. All right, let's go. All right. Cover Betty page a little bit, but we're okay. Woo! Welcome back to another episode of What's Happening. This is the weekly episode where I recap the videos that I upload, fill in any of the in-between blanks, because it's been a few days since I've uploaded and probably several more since I've actually worked on my stuff. So if I got anything done in between, I can fill you in. And this is also where I open killer fan stuff. Fan mail, I guess it'd be. And I got that rad poster from Matt Naz. I think it's Nazaree, but I'm sorry, I probably butchered it. But it's a Summer Nats poster, and it's awesome. It's got Farm Truck and Agent on it, and then a few other rad cars. So thank you very much for that poster. It really did make my day. I've been sitting on it for a few days, and then Peaches and I opened it pretty much just a minute ago until we got here. Threw it up there, and now we are doing What's Happening. So pretty much this week, I just uploaded one video, and it was kind of me sitting here recapping on putting the 9-inch rear end under the Malibu. And the reason I didn't film is I actually did film portions of it, But I got to the point where I'd film and then I'd do stuff, and then it just got really, really old. It just got old. I mean, I guess that's the best way to describe it. Having to crawl under a car in the gravel, in the heat, measure stuff, move things around, and it's just not real conducive. And for anybody out there, like I said in my other video, I apologize for anybody that has to work in the dirt, on the gravel, but I'll tell you what, it builds character, right? And it shows fortitude. And a friend of mine likes to call it drive. I call it an addiction. But when I say that nothing's really going to stop me from doing the stuff that I want to do, you know, I might complain a little more because I'm usually not really much of a complainer, but I figured I would just voice it because I know a lot of you guys, when you're out there, you're like, oh, today's too hot, I'm not going to go outside. Or, oh, I don't want to do my car over there in the dirt, I'll just wait till this happens. Well, the more you tell that to yourself and you kind of keep putting stuff off, you're just wasting time and things aren't getting done. And I tell myself that, so that's why I'm like, you know what, I don't even care if I've got to roll around in gravel. I might complain a bit, I might not want to shoot a video of me because I'm not the happiest when I have to do those things, but as long as that car's getting done, I don't care. Like honestly, if it's 110, I'll just work slower and drink more water. Whatever it takes to get that thing back to the track so we can start having fun is really what it's about. Call it drive, call it an addiction, call it crazy, whatever you want. And I know, honestly, I'm not a normal human being or an average individual, because if I was, I wouldn't have done that this weekend, because it was not a good weekend to be rolling around in the sunshine. But we got it done, and on top of that, we got a little extra achieved, which I'll show you guys real quick. And I wanted to keep it a surprise, but I was like, well, I'll do the fan mail, I'll open the tube. I didn't know it was a poster at the time, but I was like, I'll open the fan mail, and that'll be rad. And then I could show everybody, bam, this is what my wheels look like, because I ordered new wheels. Well, I ordered wheels, they came in, and they didn't fit. So I was really hoping by cutting the rear end down and doing everything that I had done, aside from having a stronger rear end, that I could fit a bit more tire underneath it. Because I was like, man, if we could just fit like a 275, that'd be great. You know, the biggest small tire, I guess you could kind of fit. Well, there's not enough room, turns out, underneath that car. It really, I don't think physically that tire with the frame, the original frame rail, and where the tire is, I was like, I'll just beat the freaking inside of the fender well if I have to with a hammer. There's physically just not enough room for a 275 because the cross section of the tire, not the tread pattern, the outer bulge portion of it. And I thought maybe if it was really tight, I could still squeeze it. Well, it turns out no bueno. And then I started, so I was like, okay, well, now what can I do? So then I got another rim, then instead of a 10-inch rim, which the 10-inch rim physically fit, but the tire portion of it wasn't gonna make it because of cross section again. So then I was like, well, if I could do just one size down, so I'll do, instead of 10-inch rim, I'll do an 8-inch, which is technically 9 inches wide, and then do like a 9-inch slick. Well, I could fit that, but then it doesn't give me a lot of room for play. And it turns out, because I've cut the rear end down, the off-the-shelf wheels, they come in spacing that's kind of conducive to sell to everybody. And the particular wheels I went with are the Jags Mags. I'll put a picture up, and then when I actually get them physically, I'll show you guys. But I went with those because I thought they were cool, a little different, and I went with polished because I'd like to paint them at a certain point because I want them a different color than polished. So it's going to end up basically going on the same exact size rim that I have, with it actually fit back on the car now. So I figured, screw it, we're already here. It'll make me happy when it goes back that I've got a little bit different look to the car. I know some of you probably like the 5-star Krager looking things, but those were honestly the cheapest ones I found that fit the car at the swap meet when I bought them before I went to zip tie drags for the first time with it. So I actually have been eyeballing the mag wheels for a while, so now I'm getting what I want instead of settling. At least it'll give it a little bit different look. But we're still going to be on a 7-inch rim, which is an 8-inch overall. And then I talked to my buddy Todd from Mickey Thompson, and I think I'm just going to have an 8.5-inch slick. So it's an 8.5 26, I believe, is what it measures out at, which is a teeny tiny tire. So I don't even know if they have a class for it. If I had to race people, like, I would be at a disadvantage in a small tire class. So maybe they have a tiny tire class and that's where the car will fit in, but I don't care. It is what it is. Maybe I'll just have to get good at suspension tuning, because if I can get the weight transfer and everything, maybe I can get it to roll on an 8.5, but we'll see. If not, it's going to make me better, like I said, hopefully at chassis tuning. And then I think the fun part too, I guess, having the teeny tiny tire, is when I race people, that's going to be a limiting factor for sure. So even if you make way more power than me, if you're still on a teeny freaking 8.5, you know, good luck. If you're making 2,000 horsepower on that, I think I probably have a better chance of putting 600 or 500 or whatever down than a couple thousand on a freaking bicycle rear tire. I got a bicycle tire. They have bicycle tire class for cars. That's the class I'm going to be in. Anyway, so with that being said, just got the one video, rambling on a bit here. Let's go look at the 9-inch. People had some concerns about bracing, and I felt the same way, so I put some bracing on that crappy mount on the passenger side that's like a monument. It's like a statue. So we braced that up a bit for side loading, so I feel better about it. And I put some studs in, and I got one rim kind of set in place so I can show you guys something. Let's get up. I will show you the converter real quick, and then we'll show you where we're at with the car right now. So let's go. Summer Nap poster. Bam. Got this guy chilling with my mask. Let me turn the light on over here. All right. I don't know how much that helped. Bam. Oh yeah. Anti-balloon, 4,000 stall, triple bearing, billet, awesomeness, whatever it is. Let's see. There you go. 9-inch converter, anti-balloon plate, CNC stator, triple bearing, billet cover, stall, and that is it. So 4,000 stall, monster turbo converter, and then hopefully this thing will live. It should. It was behind a car that makes more power than mine does, so we're fine. All right. Further update. So this is what I was trying to stuff on the car. It's a 275/60, and it's really sad because they stick this on, I think they stick it on Fox bodies. Like every Fox body and their mother and New Edge is running that size tire. Well, this is what Dane's working with. So this is what was on the car, and essentially this is pretty much the same cross-sectional size as 8.5. 8.5 is just a tiny bit bigger, but essentially this is the same size slick that we're going to run with. So this would be my street tire, and the slick will be the same exact size. This is what I was hoping to put on Muy Grande. It's not going to happen, but yeah, hopes and dreams down the toilet. Here we go. Here is, drum roll, ta-da! The monster, whatever that is, Chingadera. So I put the little box on that tab, and then on this guy, I boxed the back, and then I put the little gusset just for side loading because it is so tall. So that thing is like a beacon of freedom right there. There you go. That's my beacon of hope and freedom in America mount. Got it? You guys are eyeballing the Winnebago. I got you. I see you. All right. Bam. So this thing is just set on here. This is my old wheel. I got the extended studs. And then if you get down, I'll show you. We've got like 1/2 inch, 3/4 before the tire touches. I've got a good couple inches right here. And then I've got room to the frame and then the rim. So in essence, we could go a little wider if I had a custom offset wheel. So if I did like a 3-inch backspace, it pushed the rim out, I could do a 9-inch rim. But ultimately, I don't know how much more tire I could get. So if I ever go custom wheels, like a nice wheel, I'll really get nitpicky on the offset. But this is an off-the-shelf 7-inch rim with 4 inches of backspace, and it fits. And if I went to, what is it, an 8-inch rim, which would be 9 overall, it pushes another 1/2 inch closer in, which would get my tire really close up there. And then I can't run a spacer because I got the long studs and we're racing. So I just kept it easy. We've got a new mag wheel coming that is the same size as this. And essentially I am on this tire for life. So that is the tire. That's it. That is the tire. We are on bicycle tires on the Malibu as usual, but I don't know. I don't care at this point as long as I have fun. And then I'm gonna go, I called my buddy Todd over at Mickey Thompson. I wanna go with a full slick so we can do some smoky burnouts in the box, because these tires, from what I've found, at least this generation, because this is the older generation drag radial, it doesn't like a big hard burnout. They get a little greasy and they don't hook up as well. So that's why when you guys see me, I always do like the baby burnout, like, eek. It's because it doesn't do me any good to really get after it. So we're gonna go full slick, which will allow the tire to slip a little bit more down the track, which I'm probably gonna need considering I have 0 tire in there, like I said, my bicycle tires. But I can at least do half the battle, which is a smoky burnout in the water box, and it actually benefits me to pretend that I'm John Force at least for 2 seconds, versus if I do it with these tires, I don't really see the benefit, at least from what I have found. I don't know, you guys can let me know what you think with your drag radials, how you found the burnouts to be, but I find if I do a big one, I hit it hard with this older compound, it didn't like it. Apparently the new ones, maybe they like it, but I don't know. I'll talk to Todd about that. He works for Mickey Thompson. He knows, and then I don't. I'll just relay the message. So that is it. That is my long-winded what's happening for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, the next video, I want to see this thing. We're going to put that jack under it, and we're going to lower it down. Boop. I won't have a drive line, but if it's on wheels and it sits, it's probably going to be on the same rims. I don't know if I'll be able to get tires, but we're going to be close. At that point, we're pretty close. And then I'll just need, like I said, a drive line, drop in some other goodies, and we're going to be on it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell everybody. I am out. 5,000.